Hello and welcome everybody, this is International Master Sam Shankland, and today I'd like to continue my series on the Queen's Gambit. So we haven't really looked at the Queen's Gambit decline proper yet, so I figured I'd take a look at that today. So it's with d4, d5, c4, and now e6. So there's really three main ways that white can play. He can play a variation where he plays knight f3, knight c3. He can play a variation where he plays for a c takes d5 setup, or he can play the Catalan. So the Catalan goes knight f3, knight f6, and then g3, developing the bishop to the long diagonal. And in the interest of time, I'm not going to cover this, because it would take easily 15 videos to appropriately cover the Catalan variation. So maybe I'll do that later. For now, I'm going to look at the other main moves. So I'll start out by going back here and showing knight c3, knight f6, and now the sort of exchange variation c takes d5, e takes d5. So unlike in the exchange Slav, now that we've taken on d5, we have an imbalanced pawn structure. So it's clear white isn't just, going to play a dry position and hope it fizzles out to a draw. So here, there's still plenty of fight left. And the biggest question at the beginning is eventually, which side does white want to castle on? So the game could continue bishop g5. This is a very normal move, regardless of where white decides to castle. His plan is to play e3 and get his bishop outside the pawn chain and well developed. So black has a couple main moves here, bishop e7 or knight d7, and they usually transpose. If a silly move like bishop f5 after queen b3, black seems to be in trouble. So if knight d7, many of you are probably thinking, it looks like white can win a pawn here with knight takes d5. But really, black sort of has a counter trick here, so I'll give you a second to try to find it. Alright, so it's knight takes d5. And the idea is now after bishop d8, well, black doesn't take back king d8, then he'd be lost, but he plays bishop b4 check. And the only way for white to save his king is to play queen d2 after take, king d8. Black is up a piece and has a winning position. So, going back, this would not be best for white, but after a move like e3, which actually does threaten knight takes d5, bishop e7, we're probably going to transpose to the previous variation. So one thing to note here is that black's light squared bishop seems a bit passive on c8, and that's sort of why white plays this way, is to try to make use of that. And black can't really develop the bishop outside the pawn chain. For example, if black plays, let's say, bishop e7, e3, bishop f5.
We hope you enjoyed this video demo from Chess.com. Subscribe today to finish this video and get unlimited access to our full video library. Your membership also includes access to Chess Mentor, the most advanced interactive training tool available anywhere. You'll also get full access to the Opening Explorer, Tactics Trainer, and much, much more. So sign up today and get serious about improving your game.